Buongiorno a tutti, bentornati sul mio canale. In questo video vedremo domande in inglese per prove preselettive, concorsi della pubblica amministrazione, in particolar modo per il concorso 1858 posti INPS. Fill in the blank. Jennifer pets puntini puntini cat. Risposta hair. Fill in the blank. Jenny will call you if she puntini puntini help. Risposta needs. Fill in the blank. Jim, I want to thank you for puntini puntini this interview. Risposta doing. Fill in the blank. John puntini puntini a good salary. Risposta earns. Fill in the blank. John and Mary are on holiday this week puntini puntini in Greece with their kids. Risposta they. Fill in the blank. John asked Frank puntini puntini he had arrived so late. Risposta why. Fill in the blank. John does not want to come with puntini puntini this time. Risposta as. Fill in the blank. John is puntini puntini Jack. Risposta neither than. Fill in the blank. John lent me puntini puntini car is. Fill in the blank. John studies Italian at London University, but at the moment he puntini puntini Rome is visiting. Fill in the blank. John will explain to you puntini puntini its works. Risposta how. Fill in the blank. John won 2 competitions and we are very proud of puntini puntini him. Fill in the blank. Jonathan was a puntini puntini. He produced apples, pears, and several different kinds of vegetables. Plus he has got chickens, ducks, and turkeys. Risposta farm. Fill in the blank. Jonathan now owns a puntini puntini. He produces apples, pears, and several different kinds of vegetables. Plus he has got chicken, ducks, and turkeys. Risposta farm. Fill in the blank. Karen works with that woman puntini puntini name I can never remember. Risposta was. Fill in the blank. Kevin plays puntini puntini twice a week. Risposta football. Fill in the blank. Last night I puntini puntini too much wine. Risposta drunk. Fill in the blank. Last Saturday I took part in the biggest protest march that I puntini puntini had ever seen. Fill in the blank. Last week I puntini puntini my hair cut. Risposta had. Fill in the blank. Laura puntini puntini asks that her parents are going to buy her a horse. Risposta has told. Fill in the blank. Laura went to bed early because she puntini puntini really tired. Risposta was feeling. Fill in the blank. Let's puntini puntini. Risposta discuss the problem calmly. Fill in the blank. Let's go puntini puntini a walk. Risposta 4. Fill in the blank. Let's leave. The film is interesting. In fact, it's really puntini puntini boring. Fill in the blank. Look at puntini puntini. We forgot the umbrella and got completely wet. Risposta was. Fill in the blank. Look at puntini puntini. Her eyes look snowball. Risposta hair. Fill in the blank. Look at those shops. Puntini puntini of them is open today. Risposta noon. Fill in the blank. Madrid, puntini puntini, Berlin, is it? Don't you think so? I love it. Risposta isn't as exciting as. Fill in the blank. Many patients prefer puntini puntini medicine to drug therapy as it's more natural as a alternative. Fill in the blank. Many students and professionals trend to puntini puntini the importance of English in the world of healthcare. Risposta underestimate. Fill in the blank. Margaret puntini puntini horse. Risposta rides. Fill in the blank. Maria puntini puntini the flute very well. Risposta plays. Fill in the blank. Maria told me puntini puntini is a good dancer. Risposta he. Fill in the blank. Marilyn Monroe was probably puntini puntini actress of the 20th century. It was the most famous. Fill in the blank. Mark puntini puntini back to Dallas in July. It was a will go. Fill in the blank. Mark has the puntini puntini of having the office near home. It was a convenience. Fill in the blank. Mary puntini puntini our children during the weekend. I was to look at after. Fill in the blank. Mary and John cleaned puntini puntini house together. I suppose that they. Fill in the blank. Mary and Shelley always play tennis puntini puntini Tuesday. I suppose that on. Fill in the blank. Mary has got puntini puntini collection of photos. I suppose that the nicest. Fill in the blank. Mary was surprised her husband was out. He puntini puntini shopping. She thought. I suppose I must have. Fill in the blank. Max came home from Canada. Puntini puntini week. I suppose the last. Fill in the blank. Members of Parliament should puntini puntini serve 2 terms in office. I suppose that only. Fill in the blank. Michael puntini puntini here yesterday with his moody behavior. I suppose upsided. Fill in the blank. Michael is completely absurd. Puntini puntini the book he is reading. I suppose that in. Fill in the blank. Michael paid the puntini puntini and left the restaurant. I suppose the bill. Fill in the blank. Mike is about to start a 9-month course in business administration. Puntini puntini week. Risposta è next. Fill in the blank. Mike is such a good person. If you ask puntini puntini to do something, he never refuses him. Fill in the blank. Modern poetry often doesn't sposta rhyme. Fill in the blank. Mom, can you type my paper? I don't have time, pundini pundini. Right now, maybe later. I suppose I do to do it. Fill in the blank. Monica, pundini pundini, play tennis very often. I suppose I doesn't. Fill in the blank. More people live in New York, pundini pundini, than in Washington. Fill in the blank. More people live in Rome, pundini pundini, than in Milan. Fill in the blank. Morris used to like going to school, but this year he had to leave because his parents pundini pundini to buy him books. Risposta cold, not a frown. Fill in the blank. Most of the people in this office pundini pundini kids must have. Fill in the blank. Mr. Fay designing colorful Christmas pundini pundini decorations. Fill in the blank. Mrs. Braden left a little pundini pundini had needed to sit down for a few minutes as was the faint. Fill in the blank. Mrs. Bevan passed pundini pundini at the hairdress the after day, but soon regained consciousness as was out. Fill in the blank. Mr. Bourbon pundini pundini want to see you. Risposta doesn't. Fill in the blank. Mr. Smith wakes up early to go running in the Central Park. She is pundini pundini exercise every day. Risposta getting. Fill in the blank. Mom is here at the moment. She is pundini pundini gone out. Fill in the blank. My pundini pundini are checking after today's intensive training. Risposta fit. Fill in the blank. My bag pundini pundini in my locker yesterday evening, but now it's gone. Risposta was. Fill in the blank. My book pundini pundini a vocabulary selection. Risposta is different from yours because it has. Fill in the blank. My bus is very difficult to get pundini pundini with and a lot of people want to live. Risposta on. My brother pundini pundini getting up late in the morning. Risposta likes. Fill in the blank. My brother don't live in Norway any pundini pundini more. Fill in the blank. My brother is quite a pundini pundini actor in the London theatre world. He is very popular. Risposta famous. Fill in the blank. My brother's is quite a pundini pundini actor in London theatre world. He is very popular. Risposta famous. Fill in the blank. My brother was pundini pundini all week. Risposta at home. Fill in the blank. My brother was pundini pundini home all week. Risposta at. Fill in the blank. My brother pundini pundini lives in Switzerland. Is coming to visit me. Risposta woo. Fill in the blank. My car is playing pundini pundini again. It won't start risposta up. Fill in the blank. My cat is my best friend. I can't imagine my life without puntini puntini it. Fill in the blank. My cat was in the kitchen waiting for puntini puntini dinner. Risposta it's. Fill in the blank. My colleague is nervous. Does puntini puntini work any? Fill in the blank. My computer broke down and I lost all the puntini puntini I had saved. Risposta data. Fill in the blank. My cousin was very puntini puntini with the news. Risposta pleased. Fill in the blank. My daughter enjoys puntini puntini the table learning. Fill in the blank. My family has been living in this house puntini puntini 3 centuries for 3 centuries. Fill in the blank. My father puntini puntini me to drive. Risposta thought. Fill in the blank. My father is puntini puntini generous. He bought me a racehorse for my birthday. Risposta very. Fill in the blank. My father is fat. Puntini puntini weighing over 19 kilos. Risposta he. Fill in the blank. My former wife puntini puntini was a good cook. Always surprised me at dinner. Risposta woo. Fill in the blank. My friends gave me a surprise party. Puntini puntini was good of them. Risposta which. Fill in the blank. My garden is only puntini puntini meters long. A few. Fill in the blank. My grandfather has just puntini puntini at the age of 1888. Risposta dead. Fill in the blank. My grandparents should the light off. You are wasting electricity. Risposta used to say. Fill in the blank. My house is puntini puntini that yours. Risposta bigger. Fill in the blank. My house is puntini puntini than yours. Risposta larger. Fill in the blank. My husband puntini puntini 39. Risposta is. Fill in the blank. My husband puntini puntini to London for a meeting last week. He came back on Saturday. Risposta went. Fill in the blank. My husband does the puntini puntini to keep the house cleaner. Risposta do much. Fill in the blank. My mother is going to have her 50th birthday party puntini puntini quite soon. Fill in the blank. My mother speaks French puntini puntini that my teacher risposta more fluently. Fill in the blank. My hot car is always breaking puntini puntini down. Fill in the blank. My sister insists that I should take puntini puntini with me. Risposta her. Fill in the blank. My sister lives in France. Will be coming here for my wedding and spend a couple of weeks with you, our family. Risposta W. Fill in the blank. My son goes to university. He wants a doctor. Risposta to become. Fill in the blank. My students told me but I see they didn't. Risposta they would study hard for the exam. Fill in the blank. My town, a small tourist port in Tuscany, was the news recently in. Fill in the blank. My uncle a new car has just bought. Fill in the blank. My wife and I got there Emily, Anthony and Peter. Risposta children. Fill in the blank. My wife never my daughter to clean up her room. Risposta asks. Fill in the blank. My wife think I should accept for job offer and I agree. Fill in the blank. Nancy always says she wants to do something but she never does it. Risposta è worthwhile. Fill in the blank. Nature is life, don't destroy it. Fill in the blank. Neither Venus nor other planets a breathable atmosphere. Risposta have. Il video di oggi termina qua. Per vedere altri miei video iscriviti al canale, attiva la campanella delle notifiche.